preset world. You put a plugin on a track, you tell the track what plugin it's on, you tell the plugin it's on a kick track or a hi-hat track or synth track or lead synth track, whatever. The plugin does its thing. What if you could put a plugin on each track, tell the plugin what track it's on, and have that plugin set the levels and mix your entire track? That's possible. That's possible. I didn't believe it at first, but it's possible. So let me show you what I've learned and how this works. It's called the Mix Monolith. It's by Ayacinc.com, and it is, to me, blow away. It's incredible. I love it. So this is my mix of a track that I've done, and I'm just going to play it. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. Now, if I go into my arrange window or my mixing window, I find that a lot of my faders are well below unity gain, which means the plugins, I turned them all off because I'm about to use the Monolith. The plugins aren't getting the nutrients that it needs to do the job that it needs. So if the fader's way down, that means the plugin is not being fed. And if the plugin is not being fed, it'll still do the job, but on a very low fuel. It's like you're working out and you didn't really eat enough to fuel yourself through the workout. So we need to have all of these faders at unity gain. And when I mixed this track, I didn't do it. So in order for the Mix Monolith to work, let's put everything at unity gain. Track doesn't sound bad. You can come back and listen to before and after once the Monolith has done its thing. So let's go to the bass track. Surprisingly, the Monolith is not on there, but this is what the Monolith looks like. We have an auto mix section. The source was where we tell the Monolith what track it's on. We can save that once we make our tweaks, and it works off of LUFS. So if you tell it's a synth bass -25 LUFS. We have learn on this channel, which means it will learn just this channel, and then it'll mix just this channel. And then we have fine trim, which moves in increments of 5. So this is the suggested in the middle, 0. And you can go up plane 1, which is 5 dB, plane 2, which is 10 dB, or foreground, which is 15 dB, and negative, just like I explained. Once it's done its thing, it tells you how much gain it's applied or how much gain it's decreased. You can lock that in. This is all channels. So once I click learn, every channel that the Monolith is on will be on learn. Once I click mix, then it will mix instantly. And you can instantly hear back what it's done. Duck and expand, it's a whole nother video, but if you're interested, real quick, you can put your tracks in groups. So if your whole drum kit, you can make that group 1 or group 2 or whatever group. And then you can go down to, this is set to receive, but if just say this was a drum group, we could send it to a certain group, and then on, say, like the keyboard track, we can have it receive and duck or expand on that channel, receive from that group that you want it to receive on. It's pretty much self-explanatory. So this is a synth bass that we put on. The kick we can hide. That's a, something we don't need right now. And I'm just gonna do this really quick. This is a kick drum. Okay, so we're done. Now let's get each one of these tracks on unity gain, and we can do that by highlighting each track, holding out an option on our Mac, and in Logic Pro X, just click. Now everything's at unity gain. All of the plugins have been turned off, so the only plugin that's working on each track is the Mix Monolith. And let's play it before we engage the mixed monoliths, because I want to show you something with the VU meter. You see how it's peaking? We haven't engaged the monolith yet, and we are going to do that right now. The peaking means that the gain staging is off. Let me turn this off. I thought I turned all of these things off. Now we pull up the monolith and we go on all channels, learn, and we play the track. So there's two sections, one here and one here. Both sections have pretty much the same instrumentation, so we don't have to play the whole thing. I need to get this because this is not at the beginning. Stop, hit mix, and let's see what kind of tweaking we need to do. Nice, more present, definitely more present. I have a feeling that kick's gonna come in a little hard. So let's go to this kick. Yep, it is our. So let's go down 2 planes. Now we're below it, so we're gonna have to go into the background with this. Actually, let's go back up to 2 planes and see what it sounds like. Now, that's good. So we fixed it as far as the low end. Now if we go into the other kick drum. And there it is. Look at that. You shouldn't be that damn loud. There we go. Let's push you up 2 planes. Let's see how that's affected everything. Alright, our tom might be a little loud as well. There we go. Nice. Okay. And even on this synth that we have at the top, we can pull that back 5 dB. And our effects, let's go 2 panes up and listen to that. All right, cool. So I'm gonna put the effects in the foreground. I want it to learn this channel. And then I want to mix it. I want to play it back. Like that. So I'm going to save that as effect. I can learn how to play it. Spell effect riser. And then that goes into my users. And we listen. And there you have it. In well under 10 minutes, we have a mix that you can now dig into. You can start adding your EQs and other effects. This will even work on effects. as it will level out your effects and everything. But again, it is not finished until you have thrown your opinion in it. This is an AI type of a thing where it says, well, these are the correct numbers for the information that you have given me, and then you put your vibe into it. You put the humanness into it, and you can do the automation. But it is incredible how fast, even in the little bit of time it's taken to do this video, to go from something where the plugins were not getting enough nutrients to now they're getting more nutrients than they need. And now we can start setting where we want our levels to be. This monolith is amazing, and it's just going to get better. And what else could they do? But what I'm impressed by is how the gain station works. I can know what is peaking my gain staging, like the bass and the kick drums, turn those down and listen to a mix that's just like amazing. So it's a must have. It is a must have for mixing engineers, professional mixing engineers, beginning mixing engineers. Just shaves off hours of time. Do your thing.